So is it possible that the HT processor may be just the only one near?
It would be a shocker that as an object, that is the only one that is a real device. However, the regime doesn't need more than one. The thinking of the HT processors exists globally, through moving sentient rapid nature. Take a look at these biograms that the Predator uses in order to trace unseen negatives throughout any planetary grid system. Our computation orbs have assembled and revealed simple flaws within this planet's human atmosphere. The human stress level has been raised to severe in our estimation. Brain cortex neurotransmissions have been altered by an array of intentional penetrations by Dramingo's prioritized requirements attached to the Institute. When we think of the word institute, it is to be thought of as a simple form of metaphor, insult, a joke, or commonly communicated. In definition, an institute means the purpose, the design, in accordance with certain hierarchical numeral orders, along with other prefix, suffix, adjectives, nouns. Aside from what is up for debate, if this design is becoming relentlessly violent on purpose, it is up for extent and high-level additional requirements. In human English, that would not be enough to solve, but for Dreamingo's use, that is more than enough to conduct the current exercise, which will go on more times after today. It would be in Dreamingo's ethics to use ancient Earth's oppressive methods to take these sort of routes, even if that belonging to the hierarchy as one of the methods to conduct certain patterns as a paid tribute to what was laid before him today, even if certain aspects are mythical and symbolic complex. The requisites in a normalized manner are used to convince Dreamingo's citizens that their democratic settlement is a civilized challenge with a romantic reality, but within its closed doors, its bureaucratic administration, which organizes the transition of current sentient rotation, conducts multiple tests. One moment, allowing certain acceptable positives to function and tranquilizing certain negatives. The next moment, over a period of time, to tranquilize certain positives that defeat Dramingo's purpose, and accept a large majority of negatives that benefit Dramingo's purpose. Each nation on the Centris under the theocratic regime is ran by some sort of ministry or military administration in order to transmit resources or laws to their regions in terms of updates. Using a manipulative artificial polarity effect within the game's design, Dreamingo is able to instantly pull with a gravitational magnetic institute / purpose, using numerous transmissions from the heart of the near solar system, originating from this planet's manual movements, decisions, structures, actions. From what we all do is simple, but in order to get certain parts of the solar system in control is harder. At certain speeds and decisions, reverse polarity and forward polarity will raise human stress levels, if not kill them. Considering the use of polar mechanisms relating from human, or should I say Earth anthology, numerous requirements needed to complete the Institute are more than succeeded by a certain few. According to the levels, each class, requirement, success, and most importantly, the human bio-heart rates are at the same level. Blood pressure effect in terms of one individual is over 338/87 in total rough estimate combined. That's over 10 billion. How are they still alive? Each priority given to not just humans, But sentrons also will cause a reaction to each sentient individual's movements, judging first by the decision to be made. In order to make a decision, you need a brain to calculate it. The simplistic way of doing that is to keep requests normalized and results positive and negative at a constant. According to my research, certain human decisions are less than 0.2 seconds. Drymingo is using common sense as a deceptive rather than an allied assistant,
causing certain minds to act on its own decisions,
rather than an entire body of agreement. If you look at certain bio levels, especially dopamine transmitting to other internal functions, the speed vibration levels are immense. The question is, what do they want and why now? Drymingo is using the same needs and priorities and has not updated them except for one simple way and reason. War. If the minds are intact to Drymingo's favor, are you saying that certain humans are dead? No, not at all. If they are, they're the ones who were casualties in recent. Well, from military regime research, we humans are referred to as human historical artifacts, a rendition of current events originating from past tenses. If it is so easy to control us humans, how is it easy for the regime to control sentrons? Instant consent. Considering sentrons have a more hyper-accelerated function of that of the ex-celestials, sentrons that given can quickly pick up certain effects regarding both humans and themselves, with great technical details simultaneously. It will only take from up to 30 minutes to less than 5 days, especially depending on physical decision. Depending on what it is, no matter what the species, the nanoprocessors used to remotely control certain beings simplistically were knocked out by our signals. With the help of mass transit globe signals planted in the planet, means we knocked all of them out. Except one. Mine. With certain respect, we let the passcode collaborate with you and the oxygen you breathe. It's yours.
Certain members of Zakar need the nanosystems to operate.
However, only on a temporary basis.
To allow the regime to use boogeymen.
And to expose who they are.
The HT processors ran on chemical extracts of Vinolea, Turon, and ancient artificial Hypericum perforatum. Vinolea and Turon work together as a support agent to assist Hypericum perforatum in order to stabilize the experimental zombie effects and intentions.
We received word that the Theocratic Ministry of Defense released those chemicals into the air we breathe and a lot more. What's so different about now?
Because the HT processor is set on a program timer, means whoever is running it can change the speeds and speed of the behaviors in less than 5 seconds.
It has an acceleration processor.
Without the HT processor is how the Offense Ministry uses polarity effects within settlement American soil to off-balance its objects in damn near controlled time.
One that is more mental. Why am I starting to feel as if these details are becoming much more bullshit by the minute? Because it is bullshit. The details don't matter. I don't need symptoms to define who I am. Hell, for that matter, we don't need symptoms to define who we are. We just have to take responsibility for our decisions, especially actions, as much as they are always held. The only machine at fault here is war. Because war is nothing but a machine. The terrifying experiences, images, the combatants/oppositions, and its participation, move at an accelerating sudden impact, fast speed of darkness, fright. The combatants in opposition only work in mechanical pace, mph, miles per hour. One more machine down, a lot more to go. Just try not to confuse the targets. One more thing. Take out the think tank. You hit that. It's lucky that every martyr in the zone is only experimental. Means they can be brought back to life due to the chemicals. They're just zombies. After this, next time, there won't be any.